Hey, how you doing? And welcome back to my channel. Honor of Mother Wendy. I have to give her props for the how you doing, even though she got it from Joey Tribbiani from France. But that was her signature, and I honor her by going ahead and giving her signature. Because again, I miss Wendy, and I can say this at the end of the year, I still yet to have seen a full episode Sherry Shepherd's show. Let's neither here nor there. Let's get into this Belle Collective LMH dual recap. Come on in, like, comment, and subscribe to my videos. My numbers are getting up. I am now at 111 subscribers. Commercial-free entertainment still over here. But enjoy. Even when I do get monetized, you will still enjoy because this chick over here is entertaining. And I'm going to make these two very, very boring finales as entertaining as I possibly can. Okay. So the episode opens up on Belle Collective. It's Cliff's birthday, and guess who has forgotten his birthday? His good old wife, Latrice. So they meet up at the Ichiban, and before I used to enjoy going to Ichiban just for the hibachi, but okay, I'm not a big Japanese eater, okay? I just put it that way. The rice is drier than Chinese rice, in my opinion. So I wasn't a fan of eating there. I used to always get soup and Coke. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But my karate friends, I was taking karate. They used to love to go. But that's neither here nor there. I was glad. Like I said, if Belle Collective does not do anything else, they're going to put Jackson business on display. I am loving it. Okay, so while they're at the birthday dinner, instead of, dragging Latrice for forgetting her own husband's birthday and Cliff remembering it, because Cliff was the one who set up the party. I'm sorry. And Glenn remembering that it was Cliff's birthday. Baby, they do a montage of the whole of them reminiscing with each other and showing their bromance and how they connected. And guys, we can relax. I don't think it's a bromance heading into sexual. Okay, like people are trying to imply like Cliff is sort of homosexual, if you will, or bi. I think it's more of a father-son thing. There go my psychology and green kicking in. I see father and son. I don't see romance. It's like, because Cliff is older and he's giving Glenn advice. Bad advice, I might add, but advice all the same. And he is adoring receiving the attention. And he just gave Cliff all kind of accolades, all kind of praise. So in confessional, we find out that Latrice doesn't know when Cliff's birthday is either. So they're even. So Mel and April come. April is a mess. Okay. I'm going to keep it 100. She puts a battery in Letitia's back and she says, "Oh girl, did you get invited to the spring fling? I thought I would have been invited. Why? Are you her PR representative? I'm not sure. I go like, if my memory is serving me correctly, you are Tasha's. You remember Tasha? The one who said she was fooling around with Greedy and they had an emotional affair? Yes, her. I think you're her rep. So that may be why you didn't get an invitation. But don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. My memory is serving me that you aren't her PR rep. You are Latrice's. And Latrice, like, it wasn't like that, but she didn't invite Marie, and that's understandable. And Letitia was like, well, me and her are friends. And I don't understand why I didn't get an invitation. Now, behind the scenes, tea alert. Allegedly, Letitia is the one who encouraged Tam to go ahead and put her pregnancy on the show for story. Now, if we go back to the A part of the season, we will see that when they met, she did out of the blue ask her, was she pregnant yet? If y'all go back and look at that, when she had on that cute Jackson State outfit, she did ask her, are you pregnant yet? As if, come on with the story. And allegedly, Marie has said that as well, that Tam was telling Letitia that she really wanted to have a baby, and she was afraid that the fans weren't being receptive to her, and she was scared that she was going to be let go. And so Letitia said, if you need story, my suggestion is to you is to go ahead and get the surgery and present it on the show, and then get pregnant by Greedy. Alleged. I'm not sure, but that's what they both said. Letitia said it in a live, and then Marie confirmed it in a live. Now, Letitia didn't name the person who she was talking about, but I'm a super sleuth, and I put two and two together, and I figured she was talking about Tam. But moving right along. So, Latrice is like, what made you think after basically what you all did to her that you were going to be invited to the spring fling / baby shower / gender reveal? Okay. Marie, the next scene, Marie and Lula go to therapy. Now, that therapy area looked like an area where I had been before. Like, it looked like it was at Sunnybrook. Now, Sunnybrook is a facility in Richland, Mississippi, right outside of Jackson, where they do drug rehab. And it was affiliated with the place that I used to work for. I used to work for a rehab center too. And they had different, I would say like divisions or different places where they housed drug and alcohol rehabilitation center. And I worked on the children's side, so I wasn't at that location there in Bridgeland. But I think that they are affiliated. I think I have been to that facility before. In the session, Marie tells her mom that she thought about self-deletion because she wasn't ever around. And Lil said, you ain't gonna put that on me. Oh, I was, I did what I needed to do because, I'm addicted to drugs. She didn't say that, but, that's what she implied. Once again, she was like, and Marie was like, so basically in this, but they're supposed to be letting whatever they have out. But in this scene, to me, they are both guilting each other. And when you do that in therapy, you get nowhere. Okay? So they found out about the Bells going to the state capitol. I think Marie was indeed excluded intentionally, but I don't think it was by Tam. So in a future scene, we're going to find out, and I'm going to get more in depth into why I don't think Tam did this, okay? So Letitia is getting ready to go to the gala. So just FYI, we know that Marie is not going to hold her peace, right? She's not going to let it go. She's going to bring up the, and it was foreshadowing there. You knew she was going to bring it up because she was bothered, okay? She was clearly bothered. By the way, I did one review stating that I wasn't comfortable with how she handled Tam. I didn't say anything bad about her. I didn't say anything about her BBL like everybody else did. I'm the one who came. I've always come to her defense on other YouTubers' videos and various things like that, saying that I knew that her businesses were legit. Because, like I said, she interviewed me. I mean, that's facts. And this heifer done got down to the Twitter streets and the Instagram streets and blocked my ass. Okay. the fuck, lady. Okay, Mississippi's own, hyping up the show when there are bloggers who are backing out. Very popular bloggers who are backing out of the show because of you, and you block me. Baby, what? Dang, let's go. But anyway, so Letitia's getting ready for the gala, and she lets Glenn brings her clothes. Look at old Glenn trying to get back in. Okay. So he brings her clothes and he hangs them up, and she's telling him about Marie. Now, bitch, listen to me very carefully. Listen, hello. What kind of friend are you to sit there and tell Glenn, even though I could see you were getting sick? I understand Mississippi weather, honey. I'm here in it. It ain't a year that goes by in September clockwork that I don't get a sinus infection. Okay? It's awful. It seems like that we still have pollen during September. But that's neither here nor there. I understand your pain, girl. But what is the deal with you telling Glenn that she was excluded when your ass excluded her too? You were happy to be up in them pictures with Tam and the rest of them. Okay? I said what I said. So the Lupus Gala is on and popping. And here comes Marie dissing the Akeisha's decor. It was understated, but that's what Akeisha said she wanted to be. She wanted to be understated. And hey, I understand. Who wants you sitting up there at a fancy affair acting a fool and foreshadowing when you did just what she thought you might do? Act the damn fool. Okay? They dressed to the nines, and here she is doing what Marie does. She's still aggravated about not being invited to the Capitol. And best dress for me, Akeisha and Latrice. Latrice, that bow, baby. I know you love to put stuff in front of your chest. I don't understand why, because you knew how Grace and Mercy Jr. But in this case, that white bow, that purple feathery thing you had on at the reunion, no ma'am. This right here, yes ma'am. I love it. Beautiful. It almost looked like a flowing tuxedo. That was too damn cute for me. Okay. And so Tam comes and everybody is surprised. Tam has on this black tulle thing, and she kind of looks like a loofah sponge because it kind of swallowed her, but of course she's pregnant. But it wasn't bad, but I hate those loofah sponge looking dresses. I just don't like them, but it didn't look bad on her. Actually, black looks good on her skin complexion. Anyway, so Marie, Essie confronts Tam first. She's and you know it was coming because she was sitting off in the cut. I don't know why they got that shot of Essie with the messy sitting off in that cut. Looked like she was on the phone telling Marie a whole bunch of in her ear, knowing doggone well that as we're going to find out that it was a tour, not a event for them to be honored, even though the tree says it was. But anyway, Marie walks up and says, well, you know, you're not going to continue to drag my name. You're not going to, Marie, it's Jackson, okay? Okay? If you're going to drag my name and put out bullshit about my name, get your weight up. And I assume she was saying that she is going to sue people if they talk bad about her. Girl, bye. You're going to sue a whole bunch of people. You're going to end up like Kevin Hart. Because things are looking shaky over there in that direction, okay? And she said, you're not going to continue to throw mud on my name. Okay, well, okay. So Marie feels strongly that Tam did not invite her. Oh, that Tam. But she's like, I'm not going to do it. I am not going to do it. She gets up. She gets ready to leave. Marie tries to cut her off. And Tam says, take care, baby. Pat on the shoulder and dips. Baby, that doggone Marie was in mid-sentence. She did not know how to handle that. The world loved that understated read. It was just right. It was cutthroat, able to leave mouths open, but yet very subtle. You better get on downtown, Tam. Anyway, so she goes back to the table, still irritated. I don't even get along with Latrice's ass, but she's a Belle. And if there's an event for Belle's, I'm going to invite everybody. And then she says, well, by the way, y'all were dressed. It looked like it was just a little tour of the building anyway. And then Latrice say, no, we were honored. But they were dressed like it was a tour. But if it was just a tour, why would you still be bothered that you were uninvited? If it was just a tour with sack lunches, as I tweeted, stay unbothered, bitch. I said what I said. Okay. And then she said, well, why did you, didn't you tell me that it was just, oh, well, you know, I'm messy. So I just got caught up. Side note, as her husband was there. Okay. So y'all can just start with the rumors that her and Maria are having an affair. Okay. Because she told y'all before she was married. Okay. Back to that was so funny. Take care, babe. I think that's gonna be my new line. Take care, baby. And so Latrice, in confession, she was like, child, bye. You weren't invited because you are messy. You stay keeping up shit in Jackson. So why would anybody from the Capitol want you there? Well, I can concur with that. I'm sure they've seen her on the show acting a damn fool. I mean, you know, you acting a fool right at your gala with state representatives and city representatives there. So I'm just going to say it was you that got you uninvited. Maybe not so much as Tam. So Glenn's off to the side, right, making sense for a change. So he's like, I mean, look at how these Bells are acting. They are acting as if they ain't got a bit of sense at this lady's nice affair. And that's when Akeisha said, nothing else for Akeisha. No more Akeisha. Akeisha had a cologne. Is not coming down here fooling with these heifers in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm going back to New Jersey. I'm going back to Jersey. And my name will never be attached to anything that these heifers got going on again, because I'm stuck up and things gonna be perfect the way I like them. Like Keisha Holly Cologne. And even though I didn't have much decor there and a charcuterie board, I'm still a Keisha Holly Cologne. And when my name is attached to something, it's gonna be classy. Okay. Well, that's what she said in my opinion. And so while he's over to the side making sense, JJ in confession said, that's what I said. Mississippi Missy. And by the way, JJ has a shirt that says Mississippi Missy. Okay. So, and Marie just made it clear. It's no Belle Collective without Marie Monroe. I'm an OG. Okay. I see her point in the way that I saw Latrice's point about the barbecue. If you're going to have a Belle event, shout out to Tisha. Come on now, be professional. Invite everybody. Marie's mom checks into rehab in the after show, and Gucci saw her step grandbaby. Tam is still prayers for some reason. Hopefully, they will show her in the hospital having that baby and bringing that baby home, because, baby, they have dragged that out entirely too long. No Akeisha. Is she coming back? Latrice's building is coming along, but not complete. And on the next episode is going to be Reunion Part 1. I'm back. And we're going to go ahead and make this, like I said, a dual recap. So let's get started with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like I said, both season finales were lackluster. So let's get right on into it, except for the confrontation. So Stormy and Courtney are outside and they are discussing Miss Lisa and Miss Betty Jean. So they want to go back to Mississippi and do a fish fry. They arrive in their fancy little slingshots and spider vehicles, letting you know they rich, bitch. So Courtney says, you know how your mama can be, honey. I'm out of it. I'm not going. So she calls her cousin Butter. I think that was his name. Cousin Butter is going to take her back to the SIP down there in Kemp County, right around the corner there from me, where my folks are from. Okay? Like I said, Courtney don't want no parts of this drama. So, Stormy finds out that she cannot fry fish. Say, why not? You from, girl, you ain't from no goddamn Kemper County. You don't know how to fry fish. We see, I was owning you up until this point. You cannot be from Kemper County and not know how to fry fish. That was the meal of the day, evening, night, the next day, and every other day down in Kemper County, because we got that doggone, I think it's a lake down there for, Nanawayu Lake or whatever, close by. Girl, I know your mama and Betty Jean and all the rest of them down there fishing over the brim and white perches out that doggone lake. Stormy can't fry fish. See, that money done made a salt. Okay? Just jokes, people. Just jokes. So, Betty Jean and Miss Lisa had their confrontation. And now we meet Cousin Butter. We meet Cousin Tyrone, time 3. Uncle Ty, Cousin Ty, Ty 1 and Ty 2. Okay? We talking about the SIP here. Okay? So they have their confrontation and Lisa is upset because Betty Jean won't give her a break on reminding her that she is the only child that stays with Mama Stormy and Big Mama Stormy. And so Betty Jean let her know that, I wants to be with my husband too. And they said, I wants to be with my family because I'm the only one who works. Okay. So it seems like Stormy around there sending people down. And I understand this. Me and my sister, we divided it like this when my mother was sick. She had evening and I had night. So I would have from about, I would say, because my mother was going all through the night once she found out she was terminal. Trust me, when they are terminal, they are nervous. They don't sleep. So I pretty much had her around the clock, but my sister would come in at 7. And from like 7 to probably about midnight to 1 o'clock, she would stay with her. So that still gave me a break. And what Betty Jean is saying that she's not getting a break. So they compromised on one weekend, and Stormy is ready to hug it out. Now the fish fry gets rained out, and Stormy is ready to hug it out. And Lisa said, hell no, to the no. So here is the confrontation. Melanie and Martell meet for tea. Martell brought flowers. Wrong answer. She says, who are these for? He said, they're for you, my dear. She said, oh, no, sorry, no contraire, my friend. Aren't you dating somebody? Aren't you with Sheree? She by she don't pay. She by she ain't gonna pay. She by she don't have a man ever on the show. She by she who makes up storylines. She by she lying. She by she sheing. That she by? She right? No, Mel. No, I'm single. And she said, well, I'm not. Boom! Sock it to him, Mel. And I don't give a fuck when nobody say about you being bitter. If they could see bitter in you and not growth in you, will you stay bitter, sis? Okay? And she's very stern with him because he was acting a fool in Houston. And she ain't forgot. Oh, he says he wants her to get into a better place, a place of peace, if you will. Now, this is gaslighting 101 because he knows that behind the scenes he's been stirring up shit. Okay? She was like, "You're not. This is not gonna happen. Place of peace. Your place of peace is red flags on the battlefield, and you are indeed, my friend, an agent of chaos." Oh, wait a minute. I am not doing Mel's voice. What is going on? Too late, because I'm about done with this scene. Mel says, I know he's trying to gaslight me. Okay? Now, what Martell does not understand is that I am done. And I know that he is trying to stir up trouble with him and his other baby mama. Okay? She told him, Martell, what are you doing with that ring on that I bought you in 2008? Well, Mel, I was thinking, wishful thinking, I guess. And what are you doing with the ring on him? Now, Martell, you didn't buy me this ring. I bought this ring after me and you got divorced. Now, Martell, I can lie now. Then he says, but I do want peace. I mean, I think we should get in a better place for the kids. And she says, no, you don't. Because you were just sitting up there in Houston lying on me. He says, well, Mel, if I had known that we were gonna cause all this trouble with me cheating and whatnot, I probably Martell, I gave you chance after chance. I'm done. But Mel, I understand now that my cheat it destroyed my family. Trap mouth Aaron, slapping the knob, corn on the cob, Aaron. Have you seen this episode? He might beg you, but she has left him alone and he is still begging her. Okay? And this is not about the kids. He wants his family back. But he is also saying, you should have put up with my cheating because I wasn't going to leave Aaron alone. That's what I got from him. Now, Mel says, well, Martell, I have a flight to catch and it's time for me to go. He's all ashamed. Mel, I don't think you have nothing to do. I do. I'm out. I'm going. God said go, and I'm going. He tried to follow her out the door, and she was like, "Not Martell." So, in the next scene, which is boring and nobody really cares about, but I'm going to say this. Kimmy, if you one more time bring up about this missing libido, it's going to be me and you, sis. So, her and Cheese Puff go out on a date there in a romantic restaurant, and she lets him know that she's getting her self-esteem back. But at one time, the people on Twitter and social media were really bothering her and telling her she didn't look right, and that was further lowering her self-esteem and libido. Now, I don't recall anybody making her look bad for losing her hair on Twitter. All I saw, and I am a member of some of those groups, were people supporting her. Even people like me who don't like her anymore were supporting her. So I don't know anybody that told her she didn't have no hair or reminded her that she didn't have no hair but her high yellow cheese puff. Okay? I said what I said. So she showed him the boudoir photo, and he's loving this photo. I'm gonna hang it up in my office. What I'm gonna do? And she said, "Don't do that." You know, they tongue in cheek at this point. So he says, I got a surprise for you too. And he draws his corny ass, draws abs on his stomach. Wah, wah. Ooh. Well, if she like it, I can't say that I love it. Next, they told the camera team to leave because they was about to start bumping and humping and dumping. And this last thing, ooh, we 10 minutes. Okay. Well, that lets you know. Okay. So Tisha meets with Marshandra, and he and Marshandra are discussing the properties. She says, I want my office done. I want my house done because the lease on the apartment is up. And he said, well, Tisha, I'm a working man and I'm doing the best I can. I'm a one-man show here. And a part of being a contractor is everybody else's job come first. Okay, so what are the lawsuits about? Let's talk about that. Well, so I want my office done. I said I do. And you have already disappointed me because you don't believe that when I thought I was pregnant, that it was your baby. Now, Tisha, it's only like a 1% chance that I could get you pregnant. And I'm just going to go with science. Fool, don't go with science because you had that vasectomy 5 years ago. And I'm pretty sure the technology is not what it is today. And your little shit probably done fused that together. You better go get yourself checked before you get another pregnancy scare with your big titties and no teeth at the top. I said what I said. You know that damn woman ain't cheating on you. Oh, punk ass. So she told him that she was feeling insecure because he was accusing her. Then he goes on and asks, are you stepping out on me? And she reverses it on his ass and said, I can't answer that question. Now, coming up is the reunion. Yeah, that's the end of the episode. I said what I said. Coming up is the reunion, part 1. And I am hoping that Carlos is not just letting Tato and Tisha drag Stormy like she is, because he knows that Tisha is wrong. But the Scotts are indeed protected by Carlos, and so is Martell. The only person who is unprotected is the person who is bringing the boys to the yard is Mel. I said what I said. That is going to end that dual recap. I hope you enjoy. I tried to give it to you and give it to you real and raw like I do. I hope y'all get something out of that. Because, baby, it was a struggle to keep you all entertained with all the lackluster entertainment that I received from these 2 shows. That's why it was so easy for me to do a dual recap. Come on in, commercial-free entertainment over here. And as I do, when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces.